Hey guys, and welcome back to Twisted Plastic RC. Thank you for tuning in again. Today we just finished up doing a little work on the Mini Max. It had a horrible squeak in it. Turns out a little white lithium made it work just perfect. So we'll get that off the workbench. And let's get back to the Teton. This will be one of the last non-performance upgrades we do to the Latrex Teton here. Just to kind of recap, so far we've pretty much changed everything on all four corners of the car. You name it, shocks, knuckles, hub carriers, axles, what have you, anything on the four corners aside from our toe links and camber links has been replaced with stronger products, mostly using HR products, as well as a little RPM for the control arms there. And then we have also done a new servo, the Traxxas Micro Servo. So today we're going to add our last reinforcement upgrade, I would say, which is going to be the HR shock towers. So this one will go for the front. This one I've already taken out of the package and put the body tower on. This one goes in the back. So really simple to get to. We'll need the 1.5 hex to get our shocks off. And then we will need probably just the Phillips one to get everything else off. So let's get right into that. Okay, now that we have the shocks removed from the shock towers, there are 3 screws on each shock tower we'll need to take off. There are 2 at the bottom there, and then 1 in the top. So go ahead and get those removed real quick. Okay, these bottom screws, you have the one in the middle which holds up to this brace right here. These bottom 2 are a little tougher to get out. I did switch to a Phillips 0, which I believe is just a touch too small for these ones, but it helped me because you have to go in through the gap in the bumper. You don't necessarily have to. You could remove the bumper if you want to. We're just doing this for ease of install. So now we've got that removed, now that we have that removed, we will need to take the body mount off here. These little screws are a little tougher to get out here, so I do like to use needle nose pliers to just grab it and pull it out. Just like so. You'll want to make sure that, unless you want to change the height of your body on your truck, you do want to make sure that you put it in the same holes it came out of. So this was on the very top one. That's the piece we'll no longer need. This will be our new one, again from HR. Nice little sticker like that. Now, subtle differences here is that your screws will actually go from the back forward, and it actually comes with its own screws, so we will have to use those, and that is for the body post only. So this will actually sit in just like that, and the screws will go through the back side instead of the front like they did on this one. Now, the other major difference here, of course, aside from it being aluminum, is you have 4 holes here, so you can actually change your ride height 1 extra step than you could with the stock. So I don't plan on changing the ride height at all. I'm going to keep it on that second from the bottom hole, but that's what you can do with it. Now when you put these on, this will be the front facing, so you'll want your posts to look like that in relation to the front. So like I was saying, it does come with its own screws. We do have to use those for the application, and these screws are also the 1.5 hex that they use on the shocks, and these actually just slide right through your stock body post, and then we can put the new shock tower in place, and we just tighten down there. So there we have our new shock tower with the body post. Like I said, we've already redone the back one. Same story on the back one. It does have 1 extra hole there to where you can put your shocks in a little higher position, which would lower your truck a little bit. With the power of editing, I'm going to remove the back post here. And now we are good to reinstall our new pieces where they go. So of course the tall one, that's going to be your rear, fits in real nicely where it's supposed to. You can actually just rest it there, get your screws set, and start to get them down. All right, guys, new shock towers are in place. All we have left to do is put the shocks back on. Real simple, we'll just put them on the same way we took them off. And then this is where you'll want to decide what you want your ride height to be like. Like I said, I'm just going to leave mine in the stock area, and the only reason we were doing this is to make the truck a little stronger. And there you have it, guys. Everything is really strong now, mostly aluminum parts, a lot of HR brand in there. I don't know why I stuck with them. I think their stuff just looked clean, and that was kind of what drew me to them. But anyways, if you liked the video, of course, like, subscribe, throw a comment down there.